What is going on, guys? RebelTrainer bringing you a brand new episode, series, idea, thingy. I'm just gonna have a kind of a chill little video here for you guys. We're gonna do a tier system. I've never done it before, so if you guys really enjoy it, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new. We're gonna just move through the Gen 8 of a tier. And these are just going to be strictly based upon my opinions. Maybe I've used them in Draft League before. Maybe I just have a really fond affection for them. But mostly these are going to be based upon my opinions, just what I think. Has absolutely nothing to do with stats particularly, but it could. It could very well. So let's just dive right into this. And we're just going to make this kind of simple as we move through. Let's see how this kind of appears. Okay, there we go. All right. So, first one on the list is our Galerion Meowth. And Galerion Meowth, while very kind of intriguing in the storyline and all those different stuff, for me, Galerion Meowth gets a D. He's not bad, but I'm just not very fond of him in general. His design, storyline, very cool, but all that kind of Galerion Ponyta, I'm sorry, it gets an F. It is definitely the lowest on the tier, and that's simply because I thought Galerion Ponyta had so much more potential. There was so much hype, especially for that 24-hour stream or whatever it was that they did, and it kind of just fell flat for me. So, I mean, that's just my opinion about it. Then we move on to our Galerion Rapidash. Galerion Rapidash. And I'm going to honestly put Galerion Rapidash as a C. It definitely gets a better typing and being Psychic and Fairy. And it also has a little bit better stats and all that sort of stuff. I know I said I wasn't going to make this on stats, but some of it might influence that a little bit. And then we got our good old Sir Farfetch. Farfetch, to me, he was pretty solid as a Galerion form. I kind of liked him. I didn't dislike him, so he's kind of middle of the pack for me. He's on C. And then we get into Galarian Weezing. Sorry about that click. Galarian Weezing. Galarian Weezing is a pretty solid mon as far as draft competitiveness and just typing. And I just love his stacks. I think he's pretty fun. And I'm going to slide him down to B because I don't think he's quite that top tier for me, but definitely like him. Then we got Galarian Mr. Mime. I'm honestly just gonna put him in D. I don't hate him. He's okay. And then we have Galarian Corsola. Again, not hating on the Corsola, but just does not do a whole lot for me. And then we got the Galarian Zigzagoon, Linoon, and then along the way, we're going to get the Obstagoon. I'm going to honestly put him as a C. I thought he was pretty cool. I was very kind of intrigued by the rocker motif, so I really like that. So I'm just going to throw Linoon up there. Then we got Galarian Darumaka and so forth and so on. So these guys, I like them. I think they're cool. And I just think they're really pretty interesting. I love kind of the Santa theme that's going on. Galarian Mask, again, you know, not knock my socks off kind of thing, but I think he's a solid mon, to say the least. Galarian Stunfisk, I'm sorry, but you are bottom of the tier. Your typing's awful. Yeah, so then we got Grookey. Grookey is S tier for me. Thwacky is kind of on the A tier. Rillaboom, obviously these were my first starter choices, so they kind of get top tier. Scorbunny is awesome. I love Scorbunny. Middle evolution kind of gets a little bit less. Incineroar. Cinderace is kind of up there too. I just love those guys very much. Sobble very much to the S tier as well. Drizzle, I actually really dislike Drizzle as my opinion goes. And then Inteleon, kind of an unpopular opinion, but Inteleon's kind of for me. I like the spy theme. I like all that sort of stuff. And since he got the Gigantamax form, Inteleon was very cool. But design wise, I don't like the slender little lizard dude going on. So he's kind of there for me. Squirvet, I kind of like. He's solid. Greedent, chubby squirrel, just not quite doing it. Rookidee, I love Rookidee. I think Rookidee is pretty solid. Corvus Squire, I'll put him in C. Corviknight, I think he's top tier. He's definitely an A in my book. Blimp Bug, he's kind of fun. He's that low tier bug starter that you can pick up. Dottler, for better or for worse, I'll throw him in D. I think Orbeetle's pretty solid. He was on my team for my playthrough first time, and I really just enjoyed him. So this is probably gonna again be very unpopular in opinion, but these guys, Threevil and Nickit, I'm not a fan. I'm just not a fan. Glossifer and whatever your name is, I'm drawing a blank. Wooloo, everybody loves Wooloo. Wooloo can get a solid B. Double gets an A. I love Double in Draft League and everything, so definitely an A tier in my book. Choodle's cool. He's definitely a C tier for me. Dreadnought, definitely A tier. I love Dreadnought. Yamper, I won't put him in F, but he's definitely not high on my radar. He's kind of low on that. Bolton, definitely solid. I love Bolton. Roly-Coly's cool. I like the design. Carkol, F. He's F tier, mostly because when I first played through, I had the hardest time catching that stupid thing in a Pokeball. Colossal, he's up there. Definitely love him. Appleton, not bad. Flapple, I like. Appleton, he's kind of a B tier for me. I had him in Draft League, and he just was not. He's not great. He wasn't terrible, but he just was not much of a matchup. Silly Cobra, definitely C tier in my book. Sanda Cobra, or yeah, I think that's right. I'm drawing blank. It's kind of late at night. He's not bad. I'll put him in C. Cramorant. I don't know why there's 3 Cramorants here. He's okay. I don't hate him, but he's definitely not high on the list. Yeah, just design wise. Barraskewda though, I definitely like. I think he's pretty cool. I like his design. Toxel's not terrible. He's just a baby Pokemon. Toxtricity, definitely in the S tier for me. I love Toxtricity. I think he has a really cool design. I love everything about him. Sizzle can go down there. Yeah. Clobopus, he's okay. Grackalock, yeah, again, he's okay. He can go in the D tier. Sinistea honestly was pretty cool for me. Poltegeist, definitely cool. Can't do that. Hatini's goes in the D tier. Hatterene, Hatterene, definitely a solid B tier Pokemon. I'm definitely very cool. Impidimp, Morgram's kind of cool. What's your name? Grimmsnarl's pretty decent. I'll throw him in the A tier. Obstagoon, I love Obstagoon. I think he's very fun, so you can go up there. Berserker, now Berserker gets a much higher ranking than Meowth does, mostly because I love Berserker. I love the Viking theme and all that, and his evolution is very cool. Very much has the beard, so I very much appreciate that. Galarian Corsola, not bad. I will throw him in the C tier, and I am actually having an issue here at the moment, so we're going to take a quick cut, and I'll be right back. And we're back. All right, so sorry, I had to make a little editing. The layout wasn't working well for there. I think we just left off with Berserker, if I'm not mistaken. So then we have our Sirfetch'd, which Sirfetch'd is cool. I like him. He's definitely a C tier for me, just because, I mean, again, as far as typing and stuff, I mean, he's cool, and I love his ability and how you get him and stuff. So Mr. Rhyme, he's a dancing clown, essentially. You can't hate on him. So he's definitely a solid B tier for me. Runerigus, again, I like him. I think he's cool, but he's going to be a solid C. Milcery, Alcremie, C. Yeah, Phalanx, definitely a D. I think his typing is just a little off, and I think that he, again, cool concept, cool design, but just not quite there for me. Pincurchin, personally, I gotta put him in D. I don't completely dislike him, and I like the concept. I think he has high potential in draft and stuff, but definitely down there. Stomp is just a cute little snow bug thing. Frostmoth, I'm gonna put him in D. I just not great. Stojourner, SQ, I'll throw him in D. In DD, probably C. Morpico's cool. I kind of like him. He's kind of a fun little hamster dude. Kufon's cute. Definitely appreciate him. Kaparaja, probably in C. Again, very solid. Not Arctozolt. Shoot. Or is it Arctozolt? No, it's I'm drawing a blank. Definitely solid Pokemon though. Very high in draft. Definitely a kill leader. This guy, I don't really appreciate this guy. He's just a snobbling dude. Dreadnought is fierce, scary. He's just not somebody I'm really good about. Drowdon, I'll put him in D. Dreepy, D. Trigaloke, definitely C. Dragapult though, definitely an S tier in my book. Very good, competitive, very cool design overall. I love his typing. Zacian is definitely high on the list for me. I love him. He's probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, legendaries. Zamazenta, not far behind, but just a little bit lower in that category for me. Eternatus is a very broken Pokemon. Kind of cool design. Again, Gigantamax Charizard, definitely an A tier. Gigantamax Butterfree, probably C tier. Pikachu, which I'll throw Meowth in there too. Gigantamax Machamp, probably a B tier for me. Gengar is very cool. I love his like, boo, there I am. Kingler, he's like a snow crab. I just Lapras, kind of cool. It's a musician. I'll throw him up there. Eevee, Snorlax. I mean, Snorlax Gigantamax form is powerful, but literally they just put a tree in his belly. Garbodor is trash. Corviknight, definitely an A tier there. Orbeetle, A tier. Love the design. Dreadnought, also up there. Colossal, probably C. Appleton, you can't know who they are, so it's kind of middle ground. B for me. Yeah, C, actually probably D. And I'm going to actually move these guys on the F. Toxtricity, definitely S tier for me. Probably C. Hatterene's pretty decent. Grimmsnarl, decent. Alcremie, I mean, it's a cake. It's kind of cool. I'll throw him in B. And then Kaparaja, and Drowdon, I'll throw him up in B. But that is our tier list. I'm fairly happy with it, I think. Maybe a couple A's could have gone up in the S tier, but I just didn't want to give them a whole lot of prominence overall. But yeah, that's my opinion. That's kind of based upon a little bit of draft league, a little bit of just design overall, and maybe just some fond memories that I have with playthroughs or nuzlocks that I've done with the game. But let me know what your thoughts are down below. I know I've stirred some waters with some of my F choices, and hey, again, my opinion, what I think. Let me know your opinion. Let me hear a good reason why those Pokemon should be maybe brought up a tier or dropped down a tier, and all that good stuff. But otherwise, I'm RebelTrainer. If you guys really enjoy this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and maybe we'll do some more of these. Maybe we'll be another one on Friday. You don't know. I do. We'll talk to you later. Bye.